everybody. I'm hopeful that the sound will work out, but I'm right next to a waterfall, so I'm not exactly sure if it will. Today I'm going to be talking to people about your eating disorder, which I was thinking and reflecting on it, and I realized that it comes in stages. The first time I realized I had an eating disorder, I wasn't really comfortable telling people because I didn't know if I was making it up. And I feel like that's common simply because not everybody gets to a noticeable, really low skeleton-like weight. I was in dangerous underweight territory. However, I wasn't like a TLC special. I was, passable. And to a lot of people, I just looked like I was really skinny, not really looking like I had a disorder. So I was nervous telling people because I thought they would think, I was making excuses, that I was just exaggerating the situation, stuff like that. And I honestly did not want anybody to change me. I was terrified of people offering me things like candy or a meal. That was actually terrifying, and I thought that if I told people that they would force those things upon me. Which is true, some people might have, and they might have been really frustrated that I didn't eat, but it's just not what I needed at the time. Then it came in stages, like I needed to tell somebody, so I told one person, and I thought, okay, I do have a problem here, I need to tell somebody and just get it out. And I cried to that person a lot, and they were very supportive of me and were able to kind of act as a bridge. So in the beginning of recovery, beginning that you realize you do have a problem, I feel like it's great to have somebody supportive. And I feel like it's important for that person not to push you because a lot of the stage in recovery is on you, discovering what works for you, discovering what methods are for you. So having a person that you can talk to about what you're thinking and how you're going to solve it is great. However, having somebody push you in ways that you're not able to be pushed right now might not be the best way. It depends on the person. So the beginning stages, I'm realizing I did need help. I needed at least one person to kind of help guide me, to kind of be there for my support system, to tell me like she's there for me, or that if I need to talk, I need to talk. And they kind of wanted me to update them, see how I'm doing, make sure I'm not skipping meals, stuff like that. It's great to have that check and balance system set up right there. Then as I got into later recovery and started gaining weight, started having extreme hunger, I kind of just wanted to tell a lot of people. Like, it came in stages, as I said. Like, I slowly told people, and then I wanted everybody to know. And I'm at that point now where I've gained probably all the weight I'm going to gain back, along with some more. And I just want everybody to know why I'm changing, why I changed so much in a short period of time. Because I feel like I'm worried that there's an assumption that when you gain weight, you look like you're losing your health. Like, people saw me before eat tons of vegetables and fruits and work out every day. They didn't know that it was destroying my body and my mind every single day, every moment of the day. They weren't aware. So when I gained the weight back and I stopped exercising and I started actually eating stuff, it was kind of shocking. I recently learned that they used to call me the fruit girl behind the calf lines because I would eat so much melon. Which was a little upsetting, I'm not gonna lie, but what are you gonna do? People noticed my eating disorder and they're noticing the changes, and I feel like I want to explain to them. And that's just my personal want, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like the way that we view ourselves is definitely, for a lot of us, for most of the population, we view ourselves in our negativities. Like, when I look in a mirror, I generally don't look at the positives. I more focus on the negatives. And I'm trying to work on that, and I'm definitely getting better. But when I look at other people, I see the beauty within them and the beauty that is them. So when you're thinking about yourself, when you're thinking about, oh, you gained weight, people aren't going to be looking at the weight gain. they're gonna be looking at you. Like, I don't know how many times I've just gotten, Sarah, you look so healthy. Sarah, you look glowing. Like, it means a lot. And sometimes it doesn't make me feel good because my eating disorder twists it. But I do know that it's the energy I'm extending towards people. They're seeing somebody who's actually capable of giving life, of being a person instead of a shell of a disorder. And I also feel like telling people that you do have an eating disorder serves as a testimony. We never know who's struggling with what. And if you throw that out there, maybe you'll help somebody who's going through an eating disorder themselves, or perhaps any mental disorder that's invisible. For me, so with communicating that you do have an eating disorder, that you do need help, or you just need a support system, I recommend doing it slowly. You can never take back what you said, but you can tell more people. When you're first starting, definitely tell people that won't judge you, that won't pressure you, because I feel like pressure with recovering from an eating disorder does not help unless you're living with that person and they're forcing you to feed food. Like the FTP study, I think it's like Maudsley Family Therapy, something like that, where life stops before food. That's something else for another day. But I'm just saying, when you're an adult or somebody in control of their own intake or somebody living on their own, you do need to choose this for yourself, because no person is going to be able to force feed you, and if they do, it won't last if you truly don't want to recover. So when you have a support system that you're not scared to talk to, that's just a burden lifted off your shoulders. And then as you get more comfortable with the idea of recovery and the idea of changes that are happening, it's a great idea to just open up. It's very therapeutic to just let that disorder not have control of you, not have the restraints put on your words and your mind. Just open up. And I don't know if this is just me, if I'd like to be open, but I know I am a very open person just naturally, and I don't really have trouble telling people. If you're different than me, then maybe you could definitely keep it on a smaller scale, but overall I really think that telling people has been a huge part of my recovery, both in real life and on YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped. I hope your recovery is going well. Mine is. Classes have started and it's a little freaky because my Spanish class is full of fluent speakers, and that's freaky because I'm definitely not fluent. But I'm excited for this semester and I'm excited for you guys, and then I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye. I have a leaf on my head. It's fine.